The youngest B-52 bomber still flying today was built in 1962. That means the pilots flying it weren't born yet. Neither were their parents. In some cases, neither were their grandparents. This aircraft took its first flight when Harry Truman was president. Television was still a novelty. The Soviet Union still existed. And somehow, the Pentagon plans to keep flying this thing until 2050, possibly 2060. That's not decades of service. That's a century. No aircraft in military history has ever come close. And the craziest part? America has tried to kill this bomber for 50 years. They couldn't. The B-52 almost never existed. In 1948, Boeing engineers arrived in Dayton, Ohio, with a bomber design that was failing. Air Force officials delivered an ultimatum: redesign everything by Monday, or lose the contract forever. What happened next became legend. The engineers locked themselves in a hotel room. They didn't sleep. They barely ate. They sketched, argued, calculated, and reinvented everything they knew about bomber design. When they emerged Monday morning, they carried a handmade model of something entirely new: swept wings, 8 jet engines, an aircraft that existed nowhere except in their drawings. The Air Force approved it on the spot. By 1962, Boeing had built 744 of them. Today, only 76 survive. Every single one is older than most countries. Here's why this bomber refuses to die. In the 1950s, engineers didn't trust their own calculations. Computers barely existed. Wind tunnels could only reveal so much. So Boeing did something that seemed wasteful at the time. They overbuilt everything. Structural margins exceeded requirements by massive amounts. Components were rated for stresses that should never occur in actual flight. They added extra strength as insurance against their own potential errors. This paranoid engineering accidentally created an immortal airframe. Today's B-52s share almost nothing with the 1962 originals. Engines replaced. Avionics gutted and rebuilt. Weapons systems transformed multiple times. The cockpit went from analog gauges to digital displays. But that aluminum skeleton? Those wings? That distinctive nose? 60 years later, still going strong. The Air Force has tried to kill the B-52 3 times. They failed every time. The supersonic B-1 Lancer was supposed to make it obsolete. The B-1 is now being retired. The B-52 keeps flying. The stealth B-2 Spirit was next. Too expensive. Only 21 were built instead of 132. Not enough to replace anything. The B-21 Raider is entering production right now. The newest, most advanced bomber on Earth. It still won't replace the B-52. Vietnam, Desert Storm, Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Libya. 6 conflicts, 6 decades, 1 bomber. The B-52 has dropped more ordnance on America's enemies than any aircraft in history. More than all of World War II combined. It started as a nuclear apocalypse machine, evolved into a precision strike platform, then a cruise missile truck. Now it's being upgraded to carry hypersonic weapons traveling at Mach 5, ancient bones, cutting-edge weapons. The same aircraft your great-grandmother might remember will carry technology that doesn't exist yet. When children born today have grandchildren, the B-52 will still be flying combat missions. No one planned for this. Every replacement failed. Every alternative cost more. Sometimes the best weapon isn't the newest. It's the one that simply refuses to die.